Hi, my name is Oreoluwa, and I'd like to share my labor and delivery experience. I hope you learn one or two things. The aim is just to share. So during my 30th week appointment, my doctor told me I could come in, when I turned 39 weeks, and for an induction. you know. So I went to the hospital on 29th of September 2014, and I was told, latest 30th I should, my baby should be here. So I was told to come in around 7-8 p.m. And I must have had my dinner, and I wasn't going to eat anything till I put to bed. So I left for the hospital, got there, and the induction process started. And it started with them inserting these tablets. I really hope I'm right. Sevadil, I think that's the name. They were putting in, tiny tablets like that inside me through my vagina, and the cramps started, and it wasn't so bad. It was just like the regular, MP menstrual cramps. And so, I was doing okay. So they were coming at, at intervals, about two, I think they were leaving, it was about 2 or 3 hours gap they were giving me before inserting. So I think they took my vital signs as soon as I got there. I'm sorry I didn't mention that part. They took my vital signs, everything, measured the baby, checked our heartbeats and everything. And so I'm sorry. And so I'm so sorry. So the server gel. Yes. So they started by 11. I think they put the first one, the cramps came, I slept, because as much as possible, or not as much as possible, what I read, so far you have the energy, you're still doing fine. It's better you just sleep off. It's better you sleep so you'd have strength for the main thing. So I could sleep, so I slept. I was woken up around, I think around 2, to put the second one. But this time they checked, I think I was still like 1 or 2 centimeters. And I was asking God, God, please find a way to make this thing possible for me to give birth in the morning. I don't want to be here all day. I want to see my baby. The pains so far are not so bad. I wouldn't mind if this is the worst. But the more they put in the tablet, the tablet was to make me more dilated, I think. I think soften my cervix and, open me up a bit. But around 6, they checked me. They said they had put the maximum they could put in. And when they checked me, I was about 3 or 4 centimeters. And I was shocked. Because that means I still had a long way to go. So I was told the doctor was going to come in and break my water. So he came in around to 8. I can't forget. I think it was 7:40 something. He came in, and this was in the morning on the 30th. So he came in with this hook-like looking thing. And, he just he put it inside me, then nipped me in there a little. And, there was this gush of water. And that was where the real thing started. The cramps became more, and I was given the Pitocin. He left, then the nurses gave me the Pitocin, the drip. Yes, it was put in my drip, in the saline water or something. I'm sorry, I don't know these medical terms, but I'll try. So it was put in the saline water, so it was going inside me. Now I don't know if it was the water breaking or the Pitocin, and that was where it started. This pain, I had cramps, lower abdomen, my back was aching. The hospital, what I didn't really like was I wasn't allowed to move about. I think moving about might have helped a bit, but I was confined to the bed. They were trying to monitor the baby's heartbeat and mine. So the pain was, I can't really describe it. When I was younger, I was always asking my mom, how can you describe it? Even before I gave birth, how is the pain like? Can you describe it? She used to tell me you can't actually describe it, and now I understand what that means. It felt like my lower abdomen was on fire, my lower back, my legs. Then all of a sudden I became really cold. I was shivering. I had to be covered. Then all this while I couldn't eat, so they gave me ice chips. It's like ice block, Nigerian ice block, but it's broken in a way. So that was what I was just taking in. I think they do that. I'm not sure, but I think they do that because if it's why you're not allowed to eat, because if it's a CS, cesarean section. I think it's section or session. I'm sorry, I think it's section. But it's cesarean, CS. You are not to eat before an operation. So just in case things get out of hand, food won't be in your tummy. So I got really cold. It was, so this was to 8. Around 10, I felt the urge to push. Now, for anyone that hasn't given birth, you might not understand this. I didn't understand it before, because when they say you feel the urge to push, you're like, how would you know when you want to push? But you would actually know. Your body wants to just bring that baby out. Just the baby wants to find his or her way out. So this happened, and I was feeling like around 10, I need to push. My mom was with me. She thought I didn't know what I was saying. She kept saying, calm down, it just happens that way. I told her, you have to call the nurse. If not, I'm actually going to push him out. And she called the nurse. Even the nurse didn't believe it. When she checked me, it was about 9.5 centimeters, almost 10. So they had to call in all the nurses, the doctor, everyone rushed into my room. This was already I think past 10. So they had to prepare me, clean up, under there. My legs were put in the stirrups, and the doctor was here. At this point, I felt like I was tired. What helped me? I kept calling Jesus. I know people might say, but I didn't scream. Screaming wasn't working like this. Wouldn't have helped. And I had read, screaming doesn't help. Just breathe. Then, call on Jesus. Jesus helps. It was a beautiful experience for me. So at this point, it was time to push the baby out. And the doctor told me, you know what, Ore, you are going to put your chin on your chest. And, like you're making a big poop. And, push, don't scream. Screaming isn't going to help. So just give that big push. And when you do that, it will come out. And I can tell you, I did this. I didn't know it was going to work. I did this. And by 10:51, my baby was out. And now he's a big boy. He's a 3-year-old. Almost 3. I'm sorry. Almost 3. He'll be 3 next month. And he's the light of my life. It was a beautiful experience. Something I'm looking forward to really soon, hopefully. Godspeed.